A common theme when I'm talking to people is getting people to understand how their mindset really works and what's actually going on. And I'm going to segue slightly and explain something to you. 99% of people out there have bosses. They have jobs to go to, and they have some form of manager, CEO, big boss above them, whatever. And more often than not, when they go to work, they have their boss tell them what they're going to do. Even if you know your job, there's normally a set of instructions of what you're going to do that day, a set of tasks to be carried out. Or you know what you're going to do, you're going to get on with it, and your boss, the supervisor, the manager, whatever, just oversees to make sure you're there attending and getting things done. And when that person is on holiday, it's quite common for everyone to take a deep breath and just relax. And everybody eases back. And the reason for this is we often think we're highly motivated. We often believe that we don't need to be supervised. Yet the evidence is that you do. Very few people are able to work off their own steam, or at least the ones that do are going unnoticed. And if you're somebody that's always trying to nip off early, if you're somebody that when your boss is away, you relax, you're actually somebody that doesn't work well without supervision. You kind of need that guiding light leaning over you, always keeping you on point. And this is one of the reasons people use personal trainers. It's one of the reasons people use coaches. It's one of the reasons people reach out to me to do things on mindset, accountability, and just getting shit done. Because there's somebody there to say, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? And the important one, when do you want me to take you seriously? And that's because if you're not going to sit down and work out your plan, if you're not going to sit down and get the tasks done that need to be done in a day or done in a week, why would anyone take you seriously? Why would I take you seriously? Even if you're paying me money, why would I take you seriously? You don't do what you're going to say you're going to do. And we have a culture of being told what to do and reacting to when we're told what to do something. Very few people have developed a skill set where they can just do it. And people are, oh, he's really self-motivated. No, people are not motivated, they're disciplined. And it's a confusion because motivation doesn't get you very far. Discipline does. And when we talk, or when I talk about why should I take you seriously, I'm looking for you to give me examples of how you plan out your day, how you structure your work environment, your private environment. If you have goals or you have ambitions, what steps do you actually take towards them to achieve them? How are you doing this? And how are you putting it into practice? And this is fundamental to understand how to goal set. Because goal setting isn't just about writing crap down on a piece of paper. It's not just having a wish list. One of the biggest things missing from when people set goals is that plan of action. And that's how you should goal set. That's how you should set your goals. You should make a plan of action, one that requires you to actually do what you say you're going to do. You must look yourself in the mirror and take yourself seriously. It's imperative. It doesn't work otherwise. If you're not prepared to take yourself seriously, you will never get it done. Doesn't matter whether the dream is just saving up enough money to go on holiday, passing an exam, or losing weight in time for a wedding. If you can't take yourself seriously, you won't do it. No matter how inspired you get, no matter how motivated you get. Because that discipline that you need to carry you through the tasks only comes when you're taking yourself seriously. So when you're setting goals, you write down what you want. Sometimes you need to write down how you're going to do it, but not always. But then you've got to have a plan of action and actually set out that intention, and then just do it. Go and do it. So take yourself seriously. Look at yourself in the mirror every morning if you must, and just talk to yourself. Right, this is what I'm getting done. There are no exceptions. There's no not now, later. You set a time as if it's an appointment, and then you go and do it. And that way, what you start doing is setting a mindset up here, changing a habit, setting intention. And when you start following it through, you get a period of time where you reflect backwards and you can see all of the times that you've done what you said you're going to do. And you're demonstrating to yourself your own self-worth. This is proper self-care. Because you had a plan, you stuck to the plan, and in doing so, you took that seriously. And when you did that, you took yourself seriously. And your goals should always be focused on how you're going to achieve it and a plan of action, because that adds importance to them. And when you start doing that and you start heading towards them, they become more real. You start getting more excited about them, even in the rough days, in the hard days. What happens too often is people give up. And the reason they give up is because they've not given enough precedence to how important they are. So they don't take them seriously, like a wishy-washy, oh, it's a wish. It's like unicorns and fairy tales. It's all nice in fantasy land. It's all nice when I'm doing affirmations and dreams and vision boards. It's all great. But when I actually have to get up and do it, I can't be asked with that. And that's why your goals are never being met. That's why they're never being achieved. Because you're not taking action, because you don't take yourself seriously. And it sends out a message to the rest of the world, to the people around you, to the universe. They don't have to take you seriously either, because you are literally just full of shit. You just talk crap and you never follow through. People know you're not reliable. People know you're not consistent. So set your goals. Keep them short. Keep them simple. Set out an action plan. When you're going to do something, how you're going to do it, and then do it. Make it first thing every morning if you can. Just get it out of the way and treat it like something you just got to get it out of the way. And I promise you, practice that for a month, 6 weeks, will revolutionize your life. And it will revolutionize how you believe in yourself. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the trick to goal setting.